เกียรติทุกท่านที่อยู่ในห้องประชุมแห่งนี้และที่รับชมผ่านไลฟ์ทุกท่านค่ะยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่พิธีลงนามในรายงานการประชุมความร่วมมือระหว่างไทยจีนด้านการพัฒนาโครงการนวัตกรรมในประเทศไทยณห้องประชุมวิทยาวิถีกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการดิฉันนางสาวพิจิกามูลนำคาจากกองวัสดุวิศวกรรมกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการรับหน้าที่ดำเนินรายการในวันนี้ค่ะ Good afternoon, distinguished guests, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you in this important event on the signing ceremony for the agreement of the meeting on Thai and Chinese collaboration and the partnership and innovation project development in Thailand. My name is Pichika Munamkar. I have been working in the Division of Engineering Material at the Department of Science Service. Today, I'm responsible for the Master of the Ceremony Today event with Yoshin from the Touch Holding Group.
Thank you, Pichika. 尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾、各位阁下、女士们、先生们，大家下午好！欢迎大家莅临泰中合作创新项目谅解备忘录签约仪式的活动现场。我是今天的主持人，来自广东启迪的刘由清，真诚的欢迎各位。
ก่อนที่จะเข้าสู่พิธีการลงนามนะคะดิฉันขอเรียนเชิญแขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านรับชมวิดีทัศน์แนะนำวิสัยทัศน์และพันธกิจภารกิจของกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการค่ะ
今天非常高兴可以和我们2023泰国新能源智能汽车商务研学团的企业家们一起相聚在这里，共同见证我们的签约仪式。那在正式的签约之前，请大家一起锁定大屏幕，我们一起来看一段关于泰国科学发展服务司的介绍视频。
กรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการก่อตั้งและมีพัฒนาการมาจากศาลาแยกธาตุเมื่อปีพุทธศักราช 2434 เป็นองค์กรหลักของประเทศในการพัฒนาระบบและโครงสร้างพื้นฐานด้านคุณภาพด้านบริการวิทยาศาสตร์โดยเป็นห้องปฏิบัติการกลางของประเทศและเป็นห้องปฏิบัติการอ้างอิงด้านวัสดุสัมผัสอาหารของอาเซียนที่ให้บริการด้านวิทยาศาสตร์แบบครบวงจรแก่ประชาชนทั่วไปหน่วยงานภาครัฐและเอกชนทั้งในและต่างประเทศกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการเป็นหน่วยจัดทำมาตรฐานขั้นสูงของสำนักงานมาตรฐานผลิตภัณฑ์อุตสาหกรรมหรือสมอ.มีบทบาทในการร่างข้อกำหนดคุณลักษณะและมาตรฐานของผลิตภัณฑ์ให้ได้เกณฑ์การยอมรับเป็นไปตามหลักวิชาการเพื่อให้หน่วยงานที่เกี่ยวข้องนำไปประกาศเป็นข้อกำหนดมาตรฐานผลิตภัณฑ์และวัสดุต่างๆนอกจากนี้ยังเป็นองค์กรที่พัฒนาและให้บริการวิเคราะห์ทดสอบและสอบเทียบทางด้านฟิสิกส์เคมีชีวภาพกายภาพและวิศวกรรมได้แก่โลหะและผลิตภัณฑ์โลหะเซรามิกแก้วและกระจกเยื่อกระดาษพลาสติกยางวัสดุก่อสร้างผลิตภัณฑ์ไฟฟ้าเคมีภัณฑ์เพื่อการอุปโภคอาหารและวัสดุสัมผัสอาหารผลิตภัณฑ์เพื่อสิ่งแวดล้อมโดยบริการด้วยวิธีวิเคราะห์ทดสอบและสอบเทียบแก่ผู้รับบริการทั้งในและต่างประเทศด้วยมาตรฐาน ISO IEC 17025กรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการเร่งพัฒนาตนเองให้มีศักยภาพมากยิ่งขึ้นในการให้บริการวิเคราะห์ทดสอบและสอบเทียบผลิตภัณฑ์และบริการใหม่ๆที่ตอบโจทย์อนาคตทางเศรษฐกิจและสังคมของประเทศเช่นยานยนต์อัตโนมัติพลาสติกชีวภาพวัสดุที่ใช้ในอวกาศผลิตภัณฑ์อาหารและเครื่องดื่มที่มีผลต่อการทำงานของระบบร่างกายมนุษย์เป็นต้นและเพื่อขับเคลื่อนภารกิจสำคัญในการพัฒนาหน่วยตรวจสอบและรับรองของประเทศทั้งภาครัฐและเอกชนให้มีขีดความสามารถในการบริการอย่างมีคุณภาพตามมาตรฐานสากลกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการได้จัดให้มีหน่วยให้คำปรึกษาเพื่อพัฒนาหน่วยตรวจสอบและรับรองและจัดให้มีศูนย์ทรัพยากรทั้งด้านการพัฒนาบุคลากรและด้านสารสนเทศเพื่อสนับสนุนการพัฒนาหน่วยตรวจสอบและรับรอง อีกทั้งจัดให้มีวัสดุอ้างอิง และบริการทดสอบความชำนาญที่ได้รับการรับรองตามมาตรฐานสากลเพื่อบริการแก่หน่วยตรวจสอบและรับรองดังกล่าวการยกระดับคุณภาพและความปลอดภัยของห้องปฏิบัติการของประเทศให้มีคุณภาพและได้รับการรับรองมาตรฐานสากลเป็นอีกภารกิจสำคัญที่กรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการมุ่งมั่นพัฒนาอย่างเป็นรูปธรรมโดยร่วมมือกับผู้ประกอบการและวิสาหกิจในการวิจัยและพัฒนาผลิตภัณฑ์และบริการที่มีคุณภาพเพื่อขับเคลื่อนเศรษฐกิจและสังคมของประเทศในหลากหลายสาขาเช่นอาหารและวัสดุสัมผัสอาหารผ้าและสิ่งทอเครื่องสำอางสมุนไพรวัสดุการแพทย์และผลิตภัณฑ์เพื่อสิ่งแวดล้อมทั้งนี้กรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการมีหน่วยงานทำหน้าที่ให้การรับรองระบบงานให้แก่หน่วยงานวิเคราะห์ทดสอบและสอบเทียบตามมาตรฐานที่เป็นที่ยอมรับในระดับนานาชาติทำให้ผลิตภัณฑ์และบริการที่ผ่านการวิเคราะห์ทดสอบและสอบเทียบจากหน่วยงานเหล่านั้นสามารถส่งออกไปต่างประเทศได้โดยไม่ต้องทดสอบซ้ำกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการพร้อมก้าวสู่ทศวรรษที่ 14 อย่างมั่นคงด้วยศักยภาพและความเชี่ยวชาญของบุคลากรที่มีประสิทธิภาพและกระบวนการทำงานแบบ Agile พร้อมเทคโนโลยีที่เหมาะสมทีมงานมีจิตใจมุ่งมั่นบริการเครือข่ายพันธมิตรที่กว้างขวางทั้งหน่วยงานวิจัยหน่วยงานบริการและหน่วยงานวิชาการทั้งในและต่างประเทศโดยกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการมุ่งมั่นที่จะทำหน้าที่เป็นองค์กรหลักของประเทศในการพัฒนาและบูรณาการระบบและโครงสร้างพื้นฐานทางคุณภาพด้านบริการวิทยาศาสตร์เพื่อขับเคลื่อนเศรษฐกิจและสังคมอย่างเข้มแข็งต่อไป
สำหรับวิดีทัศน์ก็ได้จบลงไปแล้วนะคะลำดับถัดไปขอเรียนเชิญท่านดร.นายแพทย์ปฐมสวรรค์ปัญญาเลิศอธิบดีกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการกล่าวต้อนรับและกล่าวสุนทรพจน์ความร่วมมือไทยจีนด้านการพัฒนาโครงการนวัตกรรมในประเทศไทยค่ะ
那一段视频之后，让我们掌声欢迎泰国科学发展服务司主席帕通博士致辞。
เรียนแขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านนะครับต้าเจียหาวOn behalf of the Department of Science Service, we are very pleased to welcome you to this important occasion of signing ceremony of the agreements of the meeting on Thai-Chinese collaboration and partnership in innovation project development in Thailand. You know that the Department of Medical Science, Department of Science Service is the first government organization we established in 1891 or more than 130 years ago. We built our expertise in testing capacity of various materials, including metallic products, chemical products, and biological products. And from that on, we are looking at the development of a country's economy and look for the sectors that are important to the growth of our economy and trying to develop testing methods, calibration methods, and other supportive activities to make sure that products and services in those sectors are in compliance with national standard. And as you can see in the VTR, we are also one of the high-level standard developing organization. We take part in making that technical specification of various products and parts. In relation to what we are doing today in the field of modern transportation and in the field of connected and autonomous vehicle, we realize that we need to work collaboratively with many organizations domestically and internationally. And we found Tuspark, the WHA and ADIRC technical expert in this area and share our mutual interest and mutual development goal together. And we are very pleased that we have intense collaboration. We have intense discussions. I think in December last year at the Tuspark Bangkok, and that is the start of the that's the start of the discussions that come to this signing ceremony of the agreements. I understand that both parts have been in intense discussions and will continue to be more and more intense from now on. So I really appreciate the effort of those who have been taking part and bring about the realizations of this signing ceremony, and I wish all success, and again thank you and welcome.
ขอขอบพระคุณท่านดร.นายแพทย์ปฐมสวรรค์ปัญญาเลิศเป็นอย่างสูงค่ะลำดับถัดไปขอเรียนเชิญท่านเฉาหวนผู้อำนวยการสำนักงานนวัตกรรมวิทยาศาสตร์และเทคโนโลยีหนานซานกล่าวสุนทรพจน์เป็นลำดับถัดไปค่ะ
那接下来，让我们诚挚的欣赏来自南山区科技创新局局长曹环先生的线上致辞。
各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，大家下午好！很高兴受邀参加泰国科技服务司与深圳自动驾驶智能研究中心、泰国启迪伟华中心合作备忘录的签订仪式。借此机会，我谨代表南山区科技创新局对本次活动的成功举办表示热烈的祝贺，向一直以来支持中泰智能网联汽车发展的科技工作者表示亲切的问候，向长期以来推动深圳智能网联汽车产业发展的企业家表示衷心的感谢。当前，深圳市全力推出20+8产业集群规划战略，其中智能网联汽车产业是重点打造的20大战略性新兴产业的集群之一。深圳是全球首个公交出租车全面电动化的城市，并且近年来在汽车产业的电动化、智能化和网化都走在了中国城市的前列，这为深圳发展智能网联汽车产业奠定了坚实的基础，也为深圳着力发展相关技术提供了丰富的应用场景和强劲的市场需求空间。南山区是深圳智能网联汽车产业积极度最高的区域之一，具有产业基础雄厚、产业链完整、企业创新能力强等突出的优势。我们拥有开放的政策环境以及完善的产业基础，为智能网联汽车产业蓬勃发展创造了优越的条件。去年5月份，在建设粤港澳大湾区国家级智能网联汽车产业中心的目标指引下，南山区政府联合深圳市科技创新委员会，积极地引入香港科技大学、清华大学、新加坡南洋理工大学等国内外知名的高校与科研机构的创新资源，面向产业发展的战略，围绕智能网联汽车的全产业链，正式挂牌成立深圳自动驾驶智能研究中心，助力深圳市构建国内一流、创新驱动、标准先行、示范引领的智能网联汽车产业集群。此次，深圳自动驾驶智能研究中心与泰国科技服务司、泰国启迪伟华中心三方签订合作备忘录，是积极落实中国“一带一路”战略，推动中泰科技产业合作，推动科技创新资源的共享和成果的产业化的良好开端。希望未来通过三方的有效合作，助力中泰两国加快搭建智能网联汽车双向出海产业赋能，共同推动国际智能网联汽车产业集群实现高质量的发展。最后，请允许我代表南山区科技创新局，对泰国科技服务司及泰国社会各界对中泰智能网联汽车产业协同发展所给予的大力支持表示衷心的感谢。未来，南山区科技创新局愿意充分发挥经验积累和产业资源的优势，与在座各位共同努力，通过在中泰两国举办相关的专题会议、企业代表团赴访等各种方式和途径，加强中泰智能网联汽车相关企业及机构之间的相互了解与合作，为国际智能网联汽车产业的创新可持续发展，为人民生活水平的不断提高贡献力量。预祝本次签订仪式取得圆满的成功，祝各位嘉宾身体健康，工作顺利。
ขอบพระคุณท่านเฉาหวนผู้อำนวยการสำนักงานนวัตกรรมวิทยาศาสตร์และเทคโนโลยีหนานซานมากๆเลยนะคะ ในลำดับถัดไปขอเรียนเชิญท่านดร.โพคินพลกูลนายกสมาคมวัฒนธรรมและเศรษฐกิจไทยจีนกล่าวสุนทรพจน์ค่ะ
接下来，让我们掌声有请泰中文化经济协会会长 Dr. Pokin Palagun 致辞。
Distinguished guests, dear friends, good afternoon. It is an honor for me to join and witness the MOU signing ceremony between Thailand Department of Service, represented by Dr. Pathom Sawanpanyaler, Tuspark Wha and Shenzhen ADIRC, represented by Professor Zhang Fumin. I am also delighted by the presence of Mr. Wang Xiang from the Chinese Embassy in Bangkok, Mr. Yu Zhen, President of Yunnan TAS Holdings, Mr. Francis Zhang, Vice President of TAS City, and over 20 Chinese new energy and intelligence vehicle-related companies here. And warm greetings to Deputy Director of Shenzhen Science and Technology Innovation Commission and Deputy District Major of Shenzhen Nanshan District, who are both joining us online. I believe they are online with us. Okay. The MOU signing will be another milestone in our cooperation on science and technology. Thailand and China have signed a bilateral science and technology agreement since 1978 and have since jointly implemented R&D projects and study visit projects to share and exchange knowledge. Tuspark Wha serves as an incubator center project located in downtown Bangkok. It is an excellent demonstration of the promotion of science-tech cooperation between China, Thailand, and other ASEAN countries, as it was jointly set up by TAS Holdings, China's top ecosystem builder, and WHA Group to support the growth of startups. President Xi Jinping has stressed on many occasions the importance of self-reliance and self-improvement in science and technology. To open up new areas in development and foster new growth drivers among international competition, China should ultimately rely on strengthening scientific and technological innovation as the path towards China's high-quality development. Breakthroughs have been made in core technologies in key fields, and a series of innovations have emerged in areas such as manned space flight, lunar and Martian exploration, deep sea and deep earth probes, supercomputers, satellite navigations, quantum information, nuclear power technology, allied manufacturing, and artificial intelligence. The nation's achievement in space exploration with the space station construction as an outstanding example reflect the strength of innovation in China. Sci-tech empowerment is a prominent symbol of China's high-quality development, while sci-tech innovation has become an important driving force for Chinese modernization. The country moved up to the 11th place in the 2022 Global Innovation Index and firmly remains the only middle-income economy in the top 30. According to the latest ranking published by the World Intellectual Property Organization, China's spending on research and development total 3.3 trillion yuan, or about 445 billion US dollar in 2022, an increase of 10.4% over the previous year, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. And I will tell you how about this R&D in Thailand. It's going to decrease. China has continued to invest massively in scientific and technological innovation in recent years. Earlier, it had accelerated the construction of International Scientific and Technological Innovation Center, successfully established 3 national laboratories, and produced a number of world-class original achievements. Not only does the perseverance with self-reliance advance the science-tech development of China, but it also creates more opportunities for global cooperation. China has signed agreements and carry out cooperation projects with France, Germany, Italy, Russia, Pakistan, and many space agencies and organizations. China is fully aware that independent innovation should never exclude international cooperation. Self-reliance in science and technology has helped Chinese high-tech enterprises to forge their core competitiveness and enable them to become an essential part in the global innovative industrial chain. In 2022, China's foreign trade withstood the impact of multiple unexpected factors, with export of EV, photovoltaic products, and lithium batteries growing by 131%, 67%, and 86% respectively. According to China Photovoltaic Industry Association, China's global market of PV polysilicon, lithium battery cells, and modules exceeded 70% in 2021. While adhering to independent innovation, China has been actively promoting scientific sharing and exchanges, aiming to benefit all mankind. The contribution of scientific and technological progress to the country's economic growth has exceeded 70%. China has established scientific cooperation relations with more than 160 countries and regions, and signed 116 intergovernmental agreements on scientific cooperation. In 2022, China signed or renewed 25 international scientific cooperation documents and carry out fruitful cooperation with many countries in multiple fields, including COVID-19 control, biodiversity, climate change, and clean energy. After the recent devastating earthquake hit Turkey, China quickly deployed several satellites to help analyze the disaster situation and allocate relief resources. Scientific progress will make China better prepared for international scientific cooperation, and China will continue to contribute to global scientific development for the benefit of humanity. Meanwhile, it is undeniable that the Thai economy is facing structural problems as it is over-dependent on the tourism industry. And when the COVID-19 hit hard, Thailand experienced an economic crisis and has not yet returned to normal. Therefore, to regain economic health, research and development is the key. Instead of pinning hopes and relying on cheap labor as before, the Thai economy and all sectors within, be they agriculture, industry, or services, must be driven by technology and innovations to increase productivity, efficiency, and values. But change is only possible with the government's commitment to research and development. For R&D to drive the economy with innovations, it must receive enough financial support from the government. The R&D projects must also serve the practical needs of the industry, while the country's R&D investment is depressingly low. In 2018, Thailand's gross expenditure on R&D from both the public and private sectors was only 1.11% of GDP, or about 182 billion baht. This expenditure was lower than other countries in the same upper middle income group, which was at 1.41% of GDP, according to UNESCO. The government budget for R&D increased from 17 billion baht in 2017 to 26 billion baht in 2021, but sadly, it has been cut to only 15 billion baht for 2022 or last year. A 43% drop from the previous year due to the country's emergency needs to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2015, the ratio of public to private contribution to R&D expenditure was 28 to 72. In 2019, the ratio went down to 21 to 79. There is also little collaboration between the public and private sectors. According to the National Survey on R&D expenditure and manpower during 2017 to 2019, nearly all public funding was allocated to government agencies. Out of the private sector's total R&D investment, only 0.48 to 0.75% came from the government support, very few. According to the 2021 annual report released by the National Higher Education, Science Research and Innovation Policy Council. The key areas of development include artificial intelligence, advanced materials, quantum technology, Earth space system, and social science, humanities, and arts. AI market is expected to reach 114 billion baht in 2030. And based on the 2020 Government AI Readiness Index by Oxford Insights, Thailand ranked 60 among 172 countries and 7 among 15 Asian countries. Thailand had a strong advantage in data, performed moderately in education, skill and innovation, while its policy and governance needed much improvement. However, we still need to build a critical mass of highly skilled personnel and develop AI education. Advanced materials are increasingly finding their way into electronic devices, automobiles, polymers, batteries, electric vehicles, robots, medical equipment, and others. There is an active research on agricultural waste-derived carbon nanomaterials. And some already developed technologies, such as bioplastic production technology using a biomass-derived catalyst. The work in quantum technology in Thailand concentrates in 3 areas: quantum computing and simulation, quantum communication, and quantum metrology and sensing. We have numerous young Thai scientists who receive training from world-class universities and government funding dedicated to quantum technology and global partnership. Thailand relies heavily on foreign technology when it comes to space technology. Satellites used in Thailand were built by foreign companies. Due to lack of funding, not much has been done to promote research and manpower development in space technology. Thailand is by far the second largest recipient of relocation from China to the region. Firms generally relocate their production for exports while keeping production for the Chinese market in China. Relocations to Thailand are mainly in high technology sectors such as automobiles and parts, including electric vehicles, electronics and electrical appliances, petrochemicals and information technology and data centers. To attract greater foreign investment, Thailand needs to position itself based on its strength as a leading digital infrastructure provider in the region, as well as green and low carbon production base. Thailand should aim to become a sustainable country with digital society by 2027. With the slowdown of science, technology, and innovation development, our people require reskilling and upskilling. It is also important to strengthen small people and SMEs, enabling them access to free education, low-cost financing, and a competitive market. We need to liberate people from oppression from the bureaucratic system and empower people to live their lives of convenience and sustainability. This will offer Thai people lives of quality, dignity, and stability at every stage of their lives. Moreover, it is important to implement digital government and establish open data governments to restructure the bureaucratic system, eliminate outdated rules and regulations, facilitate public services to be easily accessed, and ease up the business processes. It is also vital to tackle financial problems of low-income and middle-income people, including MSMEs. Equipping people with a good standard of living will enable them to fully utilize an advanced technology cooperation between the two countries. I hope that Thailand and China will continue our win-win cooperation for the benefits of our countries and people. Thank you very much.
ขอพระคุณท่านดร.โพคินพลกุลเป็นอย่างสูงค่ะลำดับถัดไปดิฉันขอเรียนเชิญท่านฉางหยูเหินรองประธานอาวุโส Touch City Group และกรรมการผู้มีอำนาจของ Tuspark WHA กล่าวสุนทรพจน์ค่ะ
接下来，掌声有请启迪科技城高级副总裁、泰国启迪伟华中心授权董事常宇恒先生致辞。
Distinguished guests, Sawadee Krap and good afternoon. Sorry, I'm just learning my Thai language, so I just give my speech in English. and Honorable Dr. Bokin and Dr. Patum and Mr. Wang Qiang and Professor Zhang. Thank you all for the support. And actually today is my great honor and pleasure to be here and joining in this signing ceremony and matchmaking event between Tuspark WHA and also DSS and ADIRC. So as you may know, Tuspark WHA, it is an incubation project we launched in the end of 2020 in collaboration with WHA Group and Chula University. But it is not only an incubator, but also a very important strategic layout of TUS Holdings. Because for TUS Holdings, we want to launch our regional headquarters here in Thailand. And for the participant today here, I suppose you may be very familiar with the business of TUS Holdings. So basically, we are doing three businesses. The first business is, we call it Global Innovation Network. So we provide physical space to our tenant companies. And second one is, we call it High Technology Industrial Clusters. So we are providing industrial resources for the companies. And the third one is vertical incubation system. So it is a know-how about how we incubate a startup from zero. And also we are providing financial services to the companies. And here today, I want to share with you some of my thoughts about the first business of TUS Holdings, Global Innovation Network. Why it's called a network? It's not a global innovation map or global innovation layout, because we are doing a dynamic network. And for a network, it comprises three elements actually. And the first element is the nodes in the network, right? So for the nodes here stand for our more than 300 innovation bases, including incubators, including science parks and science cities around the world. It covers from the UK to Luxembourg, to Spain, to Italy, to Egypt, to Russia, to Thailand here, and to Singapore, Malaysia, Canada, Brazil, and Australia. So the more nodes we have in our network, the more powerful our network will be. So this is the first element. And the second element, we call it is the arc. So the arc connected different nodes in the network and make it happen. So in our case here today is we have a local operation team here in Thailand headed by Miss Will Chen. And she collaborates with our operation team in Guangdong province, Dr. Sui, and also our partners from ADIRC and our partners here in Thailand. And it is their hard working that makes this collaboration and cooperation happens. And it is their hard working that makes this trip happens. So thank you all for the hard working. And about the third element of the network is, well, I'm sorry I didn't find a very proper way to describe it, but we can call it the content or the elements of the network. Because the content or elements of the network stand for the technologies, the startups, the talents, the resources, the funds, the investors. So they are moving in the network and they are transferring from nodes to nodes. That makes this network dynamic. And that is what we are doing and we will do in the future. Because we do believe that the world is an open world. And for anyone, we need to open our boundaries and we need to open our borders. We need to communicate with other people and we need to work with other people and interact with other people. And we do believe only communication, cooperation, and collaboration will bring us win-win situation, especially for the business that we are doing relating to innovation and entrepreneurship, because we need to find a bridge or link to overcome the obstacles we may meet during the entrepreneurship. And we need to find a way to overcome the so-called dust valley for the startups. So in the future, for Tuspark, we will continue to play our role as the bridge and the link, and we will still committed to becoming this kind of bridge and trying our best to provide better and qualified services to the Chinese companies who would love to open their business here in Thailand or ASEAN regions. And also we want to connect with more and more Thai organizations. And we try to become the gateway to China. So this is what we are trying to do and what we will do. So I think today the signing ceremony is a starting point of our collaboration. And in the future, I think we can work together and make this world a better place. And thank you.
ขอขอบพระคุณท่านฉางยูเหินด้วยนะคะลำดับถัดไปขอเรียนเชิญท่านศาสตราจารย์จางฟู่หมินผู้อำนวยการศูนย์วิจัยอัจฉริยะการขับขี่อัตโนมัติในเมืองเซินเจิ้นกล่าวสุนทรพจน์ลำดับสุดท้ายค่ะ
下面掌声有请深圳市自动驾驶智能研究中心主任张福明教授致辞。
Thank you, Sawadika. Ladies and gentlemen, honored representatives from the Thai and Chinese governments, good afternoon. It's a great pleasure today to be here to witness the signing of the Memorandum of Cooperation among the ADIRC, the Department of the Science Service, and the Tuspark Wha of Thailand. On behalf of ADIRC, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all leaders and honored guests to witness this event. I want to take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to the Shenzhen municipal government and all relevant branches of the Thai government. I'm also very grateful for the Tuspark Wha for their strong efforts in the development of ADIRC. During these 2-day trips, I've been here for about 2 days, I have met very bright and talented young Thai people who are aspired to do startups and to work for a bright future and to develop the economy and advance the technology here. So I'm very motivated by that. And some of them actually graduate from Chinese universities, especially from my alma mater, Tsinghua University. They're so talented. The Thai is so great and their Chinese is so great. So for that, their Thai is much better than my Thai, and yeah. So I'm very, very impressed. This is not on the paper, okay. To continue my speech, ADIRC was established with endorsement from the Shenzhen Science and Technology Innovation Committee and the Nanshan District government. It was the first research center in the Greater Bay Area focusing on autonomous driving. Since its establishment, the research center has been committed to the goal of building a national center for intelligent networked automobile industry in the Greater Bay Area. The ADIRC has established alliance with many renowned universities and research institutions, both domestically and abroad. This includes the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, where I am a chair professor, the Tsinghua University, the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, and the Nanyang Technological University. The center integrates industry, academia, and research to enable the development of the core technologies of autonomous driving, such as vehicle-to-vehicle communication, vehicle-mounted sensors, intelligent perception, and other research topics. And also, I have seen today the Thai government has funded similar research effort in both the Chua University and also the institutions like the automobile institutions. So this integrated effort will create industrial benchmarks and facilitate knowledge transfer in the many areas such as multi-car collaboration, vehicle road coordination, industrial logistics, end-to-end delivery, security inspections, passenger transfer, as well as unmanned vehicles in ports and airports. These efforts will lead to an innovative, standardized, demonstratable, and internationally top-ranked cluster of intelligent networked automobile industry. So in December of last year, encouraged by the Department of Science Service of Thailand, ADIRC and Tuspark Wha jointly held the Thailand Intelligent Driving Test Site Launching Seminar, which initiated the cooperation between China and Thailand in the field of intelligent networked automobiles. At the seminar, the three parties had in-depth discussion on the efforts in both countries and reached a consensus on the cooperation towards a comprehensive and multidimensional relationship in technology, industry, innovation, and other aspects. We will start with collaborative innovations and launch practical projects as a basis for this coordinated effort. The signing of the Memorandum of Cooperation today is a powerful measure to seal the consensus of the three parties. I believe the cooperation relationship between all parties will be further deepened, and the cooperation will be implemented smoothly. In the future, ADIRC wish to participate in and assist Thailand in the formulation of regulations and standards for unmanned driving and also other fields, if we are allowed, of course. We will promote the healthy and sustainable development of the intelligent networked automobile industry in both countries. And we wish to make new contributions to a shared bright future of both countries and also to all of the mankind. Thank you very much.
ขอขอบพระคุณท่านศาสตราจารย์จางฝูหมินด้วยนะคะลำดับถัดไปจะเป็นการนำเสนอภาพรวมของสนามทดสอบ ADIRC Connected and Autonomous Vehicle Proving Ground ซึ่งตั้งอยู่ณเขตนวัตกรรมระเบียงเศรษฐกิจภาคตะวันออกค่ะโดยดร.ประสานกุลวานิชจากกองวัสดุวิศวกรรมค่ะ
那接下来，让我们掌声有请泰国科技发展服务司工程材料部的 Dr. Basan Gulawani 介绍位于东部经济走廊的泰国科学发展服务司互联网和自动驾驶汽车试验场。有请。
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pasan Kunwanit. I'm the project leader of a project called CAV Proving Ground. So C stands for connected and AV is autonomous vehicle, as everyone should know. I would like to start with this, which is not related to land transport at all, but this is something that our groups here at DSS has done. In 2011, if every one of us in Thailand will recall, we have a big disaster, which is the inundated, like big flood from the north that coming toward Bangkok. So at that time, DSS take responsibility from the government by we try to use our technology to build a system like this, like autonomous boat, in order to survey and then get the depth data in order to find a way for the flood waters to go out to the oceans. So this is something that I would like to okay. So this is something that I would like to share with you, that this is our originating of the idea of implementing autonomous system. So okay. So times went by, and then we start to get into other interests, which this time is about in automotive industry. So Thailand, as you know, we are always one of the top tiers in terms of manufacturing of automotive products. We are doing very well, but we realize that this thing is not staying with us forever. So we try to find a way, to find other foothold in order to make our development more sustainable. So we are looking at, of course, as you see nowadays, EV, electric vehicles, and also look way beyond the EV, which is the CAV. So this is our effort from our side, which is the DSS. We are the agencies that are responsible for testing and certifying products, industrial product. So this is our response to our request from our government that we need to find something that is more innovative and related to the automotive, which is a future automotive industry. So CAV Proving Grounds has been cooked up. So this idea that we have is we try to build something that we call it the quality infrastructure in order to measure, test, and certify the products related to automotive. So as you see here is the proving ground, which has an area of about 10 or 11 acres. It's situated in the eastern side part of Bangkok in Rayong province. The area that is that this thing is built is called EECI, Eastern Economic Corridor of Innovations. So this is a shared areas by PTT Enterprise, NSTDA, National Science and Technology Development Agencies, and also my Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research, and Innovations. So this proving ground will be divided into, I would say, easy into two parts. So we want to test on the connected parts, of course, which is the frequencies, communication between vehicles, and the infrastructure of the roads. And we also want to test the low levels autonomous systems such as advanced driver assistance system, which is called ADAS. And we also want to prepare for highly automated drivings, which is a level 4 and level 5 of autonomous vehicles also. This is the details of the test catalog. It's very small, but you're welcome to look at it at the screen on the back of the rooms later on. So in this slide, I just want to explain that there are two things that we are doing on this proving ground, which is a development test and also regulation test. So we can do both. Okay. So what kind of system that we want to test and develop in this proving ground? One of them is the shuttle system, autonomous shuttle system, which is quite popular nowadays. This thing is low speed, less than 30 kilometers per hour, and it can be used in a closed area or open areas, what have you. So it depends on the technology. So we are developing this shuttle system with our partner, which is NSTDA. So this is one of the products that we would like to develop. Okay. The next one is that we are very interested in developing is the target robots. If you are in testing of automotive, you will see that we need to use this kind of system a lot in order to simulate the situation or scenarios that we claim it as an edge case, which not quite happens so often, but when it happens, it will create a very bad situation. So these target robots, as you see, it can be crashed onto and it can reassemble back, so then it can be used as target vehicles for the subject vehicle that we want to test. So this is something we also have interest in developing. Okay, so the other thing that we are developing at the moment is autonomous car, especially the level 3s. We developed this system is the objective first is because we want to work on the autonomous system, right? Autonomous car. So we need to understand like what is the technologies underneath this system, what kind of sensors that we want to use. How the sensors and the software can interact and resulting in very smooth driving of the autonomous vehicles. So this is something that we built in order to learn hands-on in order to know what is autonomous vehicle. Also, we use this as also a target vehicles on our autonomous on our proving ground also in order to use as a target vehicles. Actually, this vehicle now is in my lab right here. So if you have time, so we test our autonomous vehicle at EECI also. Okay. Okay. If you want to see the video, we welcome you at the back of the room. So sorry that this is not quite good. The other thing that we have is a data locker, which is also very important to record all the data, quantitative data during testing. we have Rest Logics, which is the companies that built these data lockers. So it's Euro NCAP compliance, and it's also many standards compliance that this system can support. So actually, this is these pictures is the pictures that we took from last week testing at EECI. So actually, this is what the real test looked like last week. Actually, this company is from China. They are building autonomous delivery robots. So they approach us in order to, they want us to help them test the performance and the safety of the system so then they can implement it on the Thai road. So I just show this slide just to yeah. Okay, so this is the current pictures. You might have a question like when is the CAV proving will be done. So this is a current picture that we took from last week. So right now, the pavement of we call it platform A, which is a platform that we want to test the ADA system is starting. And also the cities, can I point? Cannot point. So, and the city driving's also finished, and also the endurance route is almost to the point of that we can pave the surface. So we expect the pavement and everything to be done by at the end of May or beginning of June of this year, and that's a phase 1. And phase 2 will involve with the construction of the welcome centers and the garage and other supporting infrastructure. But right after May, so we think we can start giving the service in terms of testing. So thank you very much, and let's collaborate.
ขอบคุณท่านดร.ประสานกุลวานิชเป็นอย่างสูงค่ะถึงเวลาสมควรแล้วนะคะลำดับถัดไปจะเป็นพิธีลงนามในรายงานการประชุมข้อตกลงความร่วมมือระหว่างไทยจีนด้านการพัฒนาโครงการนวัตกรรมในประเทศไทยขอเรียนเชิญผู้แทนฝ่าย ADIRC ท่านหาวชิงฉันรองผู้อำนวยการศูนย์วิจัยอัจฉริยะการขับขี่อัตโนมัติในเมืองเซินเจิ้นผู้แทนฝ่าย Tuspark Wha ท่านเฉินรุ่ยเย่ประธานกรรมการบริหาร Tuspark Wha และลำดับสุดท้ายขอเรียนเชิญผู้อำนวยการกองวัสดุวิศวกรรมดร.กรณิตประสาผู้แทนฝ่ายกรมวิทยาศาสตร์บริการเพื่อลงนามข้อตกลงค่ะ
那接下来我们将进入到今天饱含期待的这个签约环节了。那接下来我们要有请的是我们的签约嘉宾，掌声有请深圳自动驾驶智能研究中心副主任郝景山，泰国启迪伟华中心总经理陈如月，泰国科学发展服务司工程材料部主任 Dr. Ganip Dabasam 上台签约，有请。同时，我们还邀请中方的见证嘉宾，他们是中国驻泰王国大使馆一等秘书王强，深圳自动驾驶智能研究中心主任张福民，广东省政协委员、广东启迪集团总裁隋建峰，中国驻泰王国大使馆科技部二等秘书吴燕，启迪科技城高级副总裁、启迪伟华授权董事常宇恒，深圳自动驾驶智能研究中心执行总监林威晨。同时还有我们线上的2位见证的嘉宾，他们分别是深圳市南山区科创局局长曹环，以及深圳市科创委高新区产业集群处4级调研员钟晕，一同为我们的签约见证。
นอกเหนือจากนี้ค่ะดิฉันขอเรียนเชิญสักขีพยานจากประเทศไทยค่ะดังรายนามต่อไปนี้ค่ะขอเรียนเชิญท่านดร.นายแพทย์ปฐมสวรรค์ปัญญาเลิศขอเรียนเชิญท่านดร.โพคินพลกุลร่วมเป็นสักขีพยานในการลงนามในครั้งนี้ด้วยค่ะถึงเวลาอันสมควรแล้วนะคะพิธีลงนามจะเริ่มขึ้น We have reached a pinnacle of our signing. The signing will be start.
请我们的3位嘉宾拿起右上方的这个签字笔，为我们的签约 写下浓墨重彩的一笔。同时，请放下手中的笔，面向我们前方的镜头，我们合影留念。好，请我们再交换一下。好，请放下我们手中的笔，将我们的签约本合上，将正面面对我们的镜头，合影留念。
ขออนุญาตสลับแฟ้มสักครู่นะคะ First picture.
请将我们的这个面向我们的摄像头合影留念。那接下来我们要拍摄的是，请各位打开我们手中的这个签约本，合影留念。好，让我们把掌声送给我们的签约三方，我们签约正式成功，也再一次感谢我们的3位签证嘉宾和我们的见证嘉宾。请大家这个入席就座，也希望我们的这个今天的签约能够碰撞出更多的新的可能。谢谢，谢谢。